Hello, my lovely friend. Hope you are doing great. Are you ready to solve this new question together? So let's get a start. Here says find a green area, which is here circle. So I have to find the area of this circle. To find the area of any circle, I need to know the radius or diameter. So my aim here to find the radius of this circle. And more information that I have here, it's a two identical squares. That means these two squares are same in length. And I have length that's 10 centimeter and this angle which is 45. So I start from this figure A, B, C, D. I split it to two right angle triangle. So I split two right angle triangle. Why right angle triangle? Because we know the corner of any square are 90 degrees. So B and D are 90. So ABC and ADC are right angle triangle. First of all, I try to use these two triangles are congruent. So I want to show ABC and ADC are congruent. For right angle triangle, only enough to show hypotenuse and one of the sides are same. And then I can well, I can prove these two right angle triangles are congruent. So here I say AC equals AC, which is here hypotenuse for this two right angle triangle, and the common side. For any geometry, I have to write my reason. Common side, okay? I will go for this side and this side. DB, sorry, DA and BA. DA and BA. They are the length of a square, which is 10 centimeters. I prove it with R in right angle triangle, H, hypotenuse, their hypotenuse are equal, and S. One of their sides are equal. So with this way, I prove these two triangle ABC and triangle ADC, ADC are congruent. When I prove two triangles are congruent, now it's time to say two congruent triangles. All the sides, all the corresponding angles are equal. So all the corresponding sides and all the corresponding angles are equal. So if I label it A1, this angle A1, and this angle A2, I could prove, I want it, I could prove A1 equals A2. Angle A1 equals angle A2. And we know the corner of a square is 90. A was 90. So A1 plus A2, A1 plus A2 equals 90 minus this 45, which gives me 45. And we know A1 equals A2, so A1 equals A2 equals 45 divided by 2, which gives me 22.5 degrees. Great. Now let me erase here. I can use tangent formula to find the length CD, this segment CD. So I say tangent of the angles 22.5 equals CD over 10. Why? Because I have this angle. And tangent of any angles equals the opposite side over adjacent side. So I don't know this side, which is x, and this side was 10. I have tangent of 22.5. If I calculate it with calculator, I will get 0.41. So I find CD equals 4.1 centimeter. I get it almost 4 centimeter. Okay, let me erase all the stuff here. I don't need them anymore. So I find CD equals 4. Okay, to find the radius, I need to work on it more. So CD is here. And if I get it, it's the radius of circle. If the radius of circle. We know that radius of circle would be meet the tangent of circle at the right angle. So here, if it's radius of circle, meet the tangent of the circle at right angle. And we know the tangent from the external point, if I get it D from the external point D, are same in length. So this side, and this side are equal. And for this quadrilateral here, or if I label it E and label it F, OFDE are quadrilateral, that the interior angle of this quadrilateral, all of them are 90 degrees. And as I said, the tangents from the external point, okay, are same in length. So this length DF equals DE. And we know OE and OF are the radius. So this side would be R as well. That's it. I prove DE equals, let me erase it, DE equals R. Okay, and we know DC equals 4. So I am gonna find the radius. What's radius? First of all, I show these two triangles, triangle AOE and triangle ACD, are similar. When I show they are similar, I can say that their sides are in the same ratio. So I show for A equals the angles A, we draw it properly. The angles A equals angles A is a common angle. I write it common. Okay. And then, as I said, this angle from the center of circle to the tangent, meet the tangent at right angle. Great job. And D, E and D are equals 90. D is a corner of the square, so it's 90. D equals E equals 90 degree. I prove it. Because when I prove two angles of the interior angle of any triangles are equal, the third one are equal. Because always interior angles of any triangle add up to 180. So I prove C equals O. So the angle C equals O. So I can say these two triangle AOE, triangle AOE, similar to triangle ACD. ACD. When two triangles are similar, so their corresponding sides are in the same ratio. So I can say DC over the corresponding side of DC is OE equals AD over AE. Now I substitute when ED is R, so AE equals 10 minus R. So what's 10? 10 is the side of a square minus R gives me AE. So now I substitute any value that I have or expression. This is 4. Okay. OE is a radius of circle, so I write it R. AD is the length of the square, it's 10. How about AE? AE is 10 minus R. I try to use cross multiplication. It's R. R times 10 gives me 10R. And for this multiplication, I have 40 minus 4R. I collect all the variable in one side, so I bring 4R to the left side, so I will have 14R equals 40. If I divided both sides by 14, I will find R equals 2.85. That I get R equals almost approximately 3. I find R is 3, so I can find the area. Area of circle equals pi times R squared, that R is 3, so 3 to the power of 2. And we know the pi is 3.14. So I find 3 0.14, and 3 to the power of 2 gives me 9. So I can say the area which is almost 28.26 centimeter squared. All the number that I find is in centimeter. And CD I find here is centimeter. Okay, we are done here. I could find a green area. I hope you really enjoyed. Please subscribe, share with your friend, and stay tuned. I will see you in the next new problems. Bye bye.